Alrighty. Just for the sake of record, we bought this car. It's got maybe 170 miles on it. Sat at the dealership, drove it home. Everything looked good. I was going to get it prepped to put a ceramic coating on it. Which on a $100,000 plus car, which that should be a no-brainer for anybody. Now, initially the dealership they decided to not do it, which is okay by me. I mean, I said, why should I pay you a couple $1,000s for something that I can do? I'm totally, I'm semi-professional at it. I've done probably hundreds of cars for people, ceramic coating, and 1, 2, and 3 step prep, decontamination. Well, let me clarify that. Prep, decontamination, and then 1, 2, and 3 step, paint correction for vehicles. So this car's got less than 200 miles on it, let's just say, right? Flagship car, pay over 100 grand for it. To prep this, to get it ready for a C-quartz coating or ceramic coating or whatever the case may be, you should be able to maybe spend, I would say probably about 3, maybe 3, tops 4 hours if you really want to be anal about it, on getting this car prepped and ready to pull back in here to apply the C-quartz or whatever brand you decide to use. And that would include backing it out, washing it, thorough washing, using the proper soaps, high quality stuff, rinsing, and then not drying it by hand. You use the typical snobbish leaf blower. That way everything so far is no touch. You get it down to a good, good level, and then you come in and then you do some more decontamination, by 50-50, which is what I usually use here. And it's in my other YouTube videos. 50-50 of water and rubbing alcohol to get any other decontaminants off it. And that's usually what they do when they, put the badges on, or if they add new badges to it at the dealership, they might use acetone, but still it achieves the same thing. So in a car like this, I'm expecting, just a little bit of prep work to get it ready to have a phenomenal, finish on this by the time I'm done, due to the fact that it's not really ever seen the road before. So, but the problem is, when I get into this, I'm just totally dismayed at how badly they treated this. And this is the lot guys. Now, I know they're, not the most educated guys in the world for the most part. They don't really give a fuck. But this is a flagship vehicle. There should be special instructions on how to clean this thing. But I'm not sure exactly what they did. But I got it in here, started looking at it under my lights, and I was just amazed, just totally dismayed on how bad this paint is. This is something GM or the dealership needs to take responsibility for, because it is awful. This car, to look at it now, you get up close, it looks decent. You can see a nice reflection on it and everything. But once you get it out in the sun, it looks like a hologram, a moving fucking hologram. I mean, it is just absolutely horrendous. Now, I don't know if it's going to do this. I haven't tried it yet even before doing this take. But if you take this light, and we're going to see what this sees, which is not even as sensitive to your eye, standing here in person. So let's see if we can see look at that. I mean, this is just unfucking believable. Those aren't swirl marks. Those are drag marks. That is the guys out in the field, I think, probably dry rubbing this thing clean. I mean, look at that. Now, this here, I haven't touched, right? I haven't done anything. I did the door, And you can about see where I stopped, where things start getting better right in through here. And then you move over into here. Now, it's still not great, but it's almost, I didn't do this down here. I haven't touched the rocker panels or anything yet. But the door itself, oh shit. The door itself doesn't look nearly as bad until you get down there. But then you come back over here, and I mean, it's just appalling. This is just absolutely appalling. And I'll tell you this, if they refuse to do anything, I will absolutely say take this back and give me my old car back, and we'll wait for another one, because there is just no acceptable reason why this car is in this kind of shape. The whole car is pretty much like it. I started on the hood. I did some work to the hood to try to get it out, but you can still see, I mean, it's still bad. But the entire car that I haven't touched is like that. I mean, there's just no excuse for that at all. You can see that on the camera, and if you see it on the camera, it's bad.